All right. I want to just spend a bit of time talking about assignment two. So, this is your lesson plan and e-portfolio. So, basically, what I want to do is give you some exemplars. You know this from your assignment. You're going to create a link on ePortfolio called Teaching Literacy. Then you're going to put in some artifacts. So from our class, you're going to put in some websites, book covers, teaching concepts, from artifacts from your practicum and your other classes. So what have you learned about teaching literacy that you would want to remember in 5 or 10 years? Okay, make sure that when you're out on your practicums, you're taking some pictures of yourself in the classroom. You don't need to have students in this if you are worried about FOIP, but you at the board, you reading a book, you with your lesson plan, so be sure that you are taking some pictures. Don't wait until the last day, because then you're wearing all the same clothes. It's kind of obvious on your ePortfolio that you just took the pictures all at the same time. And then you're going to write a 250 to 500 word prose, rewards, and challenges when teaching literacy, and then include your partner teacher comments in there. So I want to show you Chantel. Chantel's from last year. I want to show you her. I have permission to use hers as an exemplar. So here's her prose, her reflection in here. She wrote, she has, a little picture here. These are some of her artifacts, that she did in from her class. This is she put on her actual lesson plan so that I could have a look at the lesson plan, and she put in some mentor teacher comments here. She put in a little bit of student work, which is kind of fun. And a little bit of thank you, Miss Forsyth, for everything. I appreciate you, and I always miss you. Like, just some cute things in there. Some more from literacy class, which she did was she took some of her prep for her exams and wrote it on here, and so that she would have that. And then what she did was she had all of the resources that she gained from the class. So say the teacher top 100 books, she linked it here, and there it is, and in there. So I think, again, it gives you a nice, hopefully a good idea of what your ePortfolio could look like. I also have Tyler's, and Tyler's is a totally different look, obviously, because it's individual ePortfolios. So I'm just going to show you his photo section, because I liked what he did is he took pictures of cool supports for literacy in the classroom, and then he just gave it a quick little title: organization, everything in its place, letter baskets, workbooks to practice words, cursive and spelling, catch-up folders to put their work in when they didn't finish. So this is some real I'm not sure there is anything more important than an uncluttered desk. Okay, so again, I just kind of liked, though, just I thought I'd just give you a little bit of an example of what you could potentially have on your ePortfolio for assignment two. For our assignment two debrief, just want to give you a heads up. It's not for a couple weeks, but just want you to be thinking about it. In our collaborate time, you're going to have about 20 to 30 minutes total with a partner, so about 10 to 15 minutes each, because you're going to have two partners. I want you to be able to share your ePortfolio twice. What you're going to do is you're actually going to share your ePortfolio link with your partner, with your colleague, and you're going to share, and then you're going to ooh and ah. You're going to go, oh, that's a cool idea. I like that. And so that you actually get to see your colleague's work. Oftentimes, I get to see all your amazing work when you hand stuff in, but I want you to actually see some of your colleagues' work. And then what I'm going to do is just chat. You don't have to write this down, but just be ready to chat about what have you learned about teaching literacy and what you learned about planning and implementing plans in literacy. So you might say, wow, who knew that it would take grade 1 so long to cut words out and paste them in a story, kind of thing. So even like those really practical things all the way up to philosophical. Wow, this is my this was my philosophy going in. This is now my philosophy coming out. Okay, so again, just wanted you to sort of know what's going to happen and a little bit of an exemplar there.